A short history of computers. Though Sir Charles Babbage, a British mathematician, has been credited as the first initiator in the evolution of today's computer system, however, the whole idea of the development of the computing machinery has been dated back by many to the time of abacus. Do you remember the history of abacus? It is as old as 3000 BC and was primarily used as a calculating device to aid memory. The first computing machinery built in 1812 by Babbage was a model called the difference engine to compute logarithm tables and print the results. He later conceived in 1833 of building a better device capable of performing any calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division according to instructions coded on cards. This device was called the analytical engine, which consisted of most features we have in our today's computers. For example, Babbage's analytical engine could store intermediate results in a memory unit. Though Babbage died before the engine was finally constructed in 1871 by his son, he still has the honor of being called the father of computers till today. It should interest you to know that the first computer program was developed for Babbage's analytical engine by Ada Augusta Byring, and she is today remembered as the first computer programmer. Now, the whole history of computers is very loaded, and that cannot be covered by you in this unit. But you should know that the development of technology has been closely associated with the evolution of computers. While Babbage machines were mechanical in designs, another computer called the Mark I was one of the first world's electrical computers. Then, there was the ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Calculator, which was the first electronic computer built in 1945. The first computer to perform arithmetic and logical operations using a stored program within it was called the EDSAC, Electronic Delay Storage Automatic Computer. This was followed few months later by EDBAC, Electronic Discrete Automatic Computer. Today's computers are electronic in design. You will now round up this very brief history of computers by knowing that the most early generation computers were developed for scientific and military purposes. The first commercial electronic computer was the UNIVAC I, Universal Automatic Computer. Finally, the historical development of the computer can be divided into 4 phases or generations as follows. The first generation computers used vacuum tubes. 19. The second generation computers used transistors. The third generation computers used integrated circuits, ICs. The fourth generation computers used large-scale integrated, LSI, circuits and very large-scale integrated, VLSI, circuits. The fourth generation of computers used large-scale integrated, LSI, circuits and very large integrated, VLSI, circuits to build microprocessors. The use of mouse, handheld devices and graphical user interfaces, GUIs, started with this generation of computers. The fifth generation of computer used man-made knowledge called artificial intelligence, voice recognition, parallel processing, and supercomputing started with this generation of computers. The generation of computers can give reply to human spoken languages or natural language inputs and has the ability to learn and for self-management. Man-made intelligence. The fifth generation of computer used artificial intelligence. Today's computers fall within the fourth generation group, while the gradually evolving fifth generation computers are those expected to mimic human intelligence. Do you say, that would be great? Good. You will now learn briefly about some common types of computers in the next section. The sixth generation of computer used nanotechnology and introduced voice recognition. The sixth generation of computers introduced nanotechnology, molecular and quantum computing. This generation of computers can take dictations and identify words using complex algorithms. The computers of this generation give more flexibility to students and allow the disabled to interact more with computer systems. It also introduces advanced smart devices. 3.2 types of computers. To categorize computers in terms of size and speed is not simple because of the fast-growing technology associated with engineering computer. However, computers are usually classified as follows. 3.2.1 mainframe computers. This category of computers, specially housed in big buildings, are very large and majorly owned by large organizations in the past decades. Since today's technology has led to the reduction in size and cost of computers, mainframe computers have virtually become, especially in Nigeria, machines traceable to museums. 3.2.2 mini computers. 20. These are computers next down from mainframe.